guys hear us?
Hello? Hello?
Might be an echo. There we go. Testing, testing.
There was an echo.
Should be fine now. Test, test.
Hi guys, hi guys. That echo was just me saying it twice.
Good stuff. We are ready to begin with a quick, what's up?
Chat isn't showing up there on the preview.
You're right. Let's see here.
Good morning, good day everyone.
Well, that's weird. Display capture.
It is 4:30 a.m. or 4:40 for us. Hello, Miss Fable, Monkey Can, Alpha, Tinkar, Captain Awesome. Hello. Fist of Fury, Bad Horse, Grabble.
Well, that is
Ethan
weird.
X, Davo, Magic Salmon. Nuclear error.
That should show up now, but it's not.
Hi, Harley Sonder. Azabazar. Cool Nara, bread makes you fat. Calling me out.
I'm just gonna quickly restart OBS here to try to see if I can get the chat properly on there. Show will go down for a second, guys.
Damn quiet. You really don't sleep.
Hello, we're back. I've got an annoying thing to do to fix this. It shouldn't be like this, but it is. So I have to do that. And then drop it down. And the worst part is that I have to apply all its filters, which can't be copy pasted from the previous source. Nope. Nope. Can I, like, save it and bring it up on the other one? Oh, that's so annoying. How much time do we have? Oh my god. Do you have your phone?
Yes.
Take a picture of this right here,
Okay.
because I have to have all these numbers ready. Right there. Thank you. OBS is so... You did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought there was more.
No. Antiquated. Alright, just...
I'm glad that you guys could make it. Some of you guys who can't catch streams often. Doing it for fresh. Bread makes you fat, Miss Fable. Captain Awesome.
Alright, so I guess I've got that over there. Now I just have to... Alright, now I will take those numbers. Just show them to me.
Do you want me to make them bigger?
No.
They love the clicky sounds.
What is there's a Jane Lynch meme where she's sitting back saying, I'm going to make something so toxic. I saw a variation of it where she says, I'm going to make this open source software so unintuitive. And it really struck with me.
That's a 7-6. I don't know if that matters.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm just copying the numbers.
One of the numbers was 3.
It doesn't matter if it's close.
Okay.
It's good enough. And the last one's 4. And the top thing has to say orthographic. Okay, good. That should be bent properly. Looks like the resolution's too low. That's weird. I don't understand what's happening with this. I think I actually do now that I think of it, but it's too late to fix it. Maybe on a next show. You guys are going to be a little blurry today. I just updated my AMD drivers, so I think like it does things, like it fucks with stuff, so fun times. You're gonna be blurry. That's just how it's gonna be. Alright. You update drivers, of course, it's gonna mess up everything. Here, I'm just bringing us in for a test here. It's either that or we don't start on time. I should have known after updating fucking drivers to do more testing.
You're scatting. Hi. Hi, Hector. LZ3. Ink and Sketch.
Okay.
Ian Kit.
Becky's got her creepy voice on.
It's morning. Tired. Mr. Piano, hello. I like saying people's names in creepy sound. Shams. Hello, Leg. Becky always creeps me out. Ready. Hello. I'm tired, I'm wasted, I love you, darling. Hello, Midget Mac Attack. Minette, hello. $4 minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
McFerrick. Good morning.
Okay. That's good enough. It's as good as I can do. Source mirror. There we go. And then we come in and that will look... Yep.
You're having tacos?
Shh. No more.
We had tacos too.
No more distractions, please. Silence while I get this done. This is last second. And we do have a sponsor to talk about, so I'm kind of really wanting to get this done in time. Alright, that's fine.
It shifted over there.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's so early. I'm trying my best. And that's how the show will start. Okay, and Lisa's going through shit over there. Get out of there. Come over here. Alright, here we go. Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. This is the PlayStation 5 Showcase big event that you've all been waiting for. It's 4 a.m. here in Japan, and oh my god, I got something to tell you about. This is called Portal 1 Arcade, and it's special. It's sponsoring today's episode, and there's a code in the description for you guys to sign up to the wait list on this thing that clearly has a budget, and I don't completely understand it, but from my gather, it's going to be a TV show in an app in which you can play games in addition to the hosts, the co-hosts that play the games in like a virtual reality first. Every like a few times a week, they're gonna update it, and it's gonna be like a closed beta to begin. You're not gonna be able to download this in the App Store unless you're on the wait list, and the wait list link is in the description for you guys. It seems potentially exciting and weird and different, but it's kind of like got a budget.
It's got a
So they're
hype
gonna
reel.
have yeah, they got a hype reel, which makes it good. So yeah, like it looks like celebrity guests are going to, and potentially, if you guys are interested in it, we might be a guest on the show. There's a potential for that as well.
Ooh.
They're gauging interest. They're just like figuring stuff out. And that's gonna be like, I guess, the main host. They're gonna have games like Centipede. It does seem neat. It feels new and fresh and different.
It's got Bieber.
They're even gonna have Justin Bieber, so you know that it's gonna be great.
He's Canadian, y'all.
So it's a thing. It doesn't hurt to sign up to the referral link, guys. You might be one of the first to be a part of something that could be really big. Who knows? It's hard to tell at this point, but it definitely looks interesting. All right, the PlayStation thing is about to begin. The link is in the description, though, if you guys want to check it out. There's not a lot of information on it right now.
102 subscribers.
120 subscribers on their YouTube channel. It's clear that they're like just getting started, but they also have like, a plan. So
Yeah.
check out the link in the description to sign up. That's our referral link for it. Thanks to Catapult for sponsoring. Now, let's look up the PlayStation Showcase and get the official show ready to go here, guys.
Okay.
This one, unlike many of their PlayStation showcases where they really try to mitigate your expectations, and of course the official one is never the top one. IGN, GameStop. To get to the top one, you have to... Thank goodness. Sometimes it's harder than that. Oh no. Alright, let's hope that the GameSpot one didn't put age restriction in. They didn't. So we're watching GameSpots. Let's hope that GameSpot doesn't interlace it with a bunch of things. I don't know how to fix that. You cannot watch age restricted... Did we get here just in time?
I think
Holy
so.
crap. Wow. Well, here we go. Here we go.
One morning.
Yeah, it's been a lot of technical difficulties this morning. It's 4 a.m. in Japan. Now 5. Quiet, anybody can sign up for the wait list, but it is starting in America first. What do we got here?
Space chess.
Oh my god. Okay, it's just a hype reel. You can't start with that riff and not finish the song. Oh, they're doing it. It's building.
I used to do my hair like that.
It's kind of like a badass remix in the background.
Chess has gotten super badass since Queen's Gambit came out.
That's a really good synth riff. So, are they really advertising chess, or is this just a silly intro showing a bunch of PlayStation properties in a row using chess as a theme? What the hell is going on? Oh, I gotta log you guys back in, of course. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm getting less interested as this goes on. It's just a bunch of PlayStation properties hidden among a really weird chess real-life montage thingy. PlayStation All-Stars Chess? Like, there was no chess game being advertised there. It's just they decided real-life chess.
I'm Jim Ryan, President
CG.
and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more
So
exciting,
today they've said there will be no
immersive,
PSVR
open
news.
worlds,
That's something I was really excited
showcasing
for.
their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
All
What are you
right.
guys excited for?
So unlike previous showcases, they advertised the heck out of this one. It's been being
Yeah.
promoted everywhere, and they've used some big talk to promote it. The future of PS5. So we're starting with a Star Wars game.
This is a lie. That is what the Sith believe. They promised power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
Boba Fett. As usual, the Old Republic is something I think most Knights of the Old Republic. It's a remake then? Yeah.
KOTOR!
Often referred to as the best Star Wars game ever made.
They're excited.
People loved
want
it.
it.
I remember I had a friend who played it. I never played it myself. So that's cool. That was rumored. Whether that is, I doubt that's exclusive to PlayStation, but
My free time, no! Damn. Bayonetta?
this definitely looks like something from Platinum.
Yeah.
Shift Up Second Eve Studio.
Huh. It's in his eyes.
하늘에 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를.
Why does this like it has a look like
다시 내려와
near, but it clearly isn't because the character doesn't have a near look.
저희의 죄를 사하여 주시고 저희를 거두어 주시고 저희를 유혹에 빠지지 않게 하소서. 지하 시설 방공호 같은 건가?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던
Is that the robot talking?
Yeah, I think so.
Her aesthetic doesn't really match what's going on around her.
지구가 시체에 기생하고 있다니.
I'd put on like a hazmat suit or something.
Yeah, she should cover herself up so she doesn't get dirty.
지상의 도시들은 모두 여기처럼 태어나겠어. 잘난 신분들은 우주로 다른 작은 운명들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
Is this a combo hack and slash him up?
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이불 조심해. 전방에서 공격. 곧 무너지겠어.
Some of the baddie designs are pretty badass.
This sure is a lot of stuff.
뭐 슬슬 가겠지.
What? That one's got sexy legs.
They were all just hanging out in there together. They were having a little orgy. She interrupted it. This feels so platinum. The compression cannot handle the action.
Yeah.
The rock music in the background is such a mishmash and out of sync with everything going on. It's such a Japanese trailer.
Look at all the red come out, Fraser.
There's a lot of red coming out of these random baddies.
Project Eve.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
설마. 이불. 저건 알파 네이티브야.
The only thing it missed was like some good lyrics like "Forever fighting with your heart." Gearbox software. Well, PlayStation. We already knew this was a thing from quite some time ago.
Has returned!
Fools.
Story trailer.
Heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
Is this baby metal in the background?
Is it?
That's fun. We were gonna go to one of their concerts before everything.
You know, some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked because shut up your face and get shooting!
You can play the lute. Was that Torg? The leader or the president of Torg Corporation? lots of rum.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
A lot of people are over Borderlands.
It's really kind of, you know.
Alright, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
You know. Yeah. They like to do this. During the PS5 reveal, we were like, is this the side of the system? Is this...
Oh, they're gonna tease it throughout, I think.
What?
Did they do all of it there?
What?
The
Secret's
circle
a pretty
square.
big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Squeenie!
Real big deal. We are getting out of the city, Homer. I
We-
promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats.
What is this?
Is his name Homer?
We
More
just
fights.
got a code for the new Life is Strange, but this doesn't look like that. This looks fresh. She has a kitty.
What the actual fuck?
Why does this feel like Hogwarts?
It's the instrumental, for sure.
Whoa, wait, stop!
Whoa.
Was I fucking right?
Where
No.
on earth is this?
What is this? What's going on?
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well,
It's
not
the cat.
what we call Earth anyway.
It's
I
talking.
swear to God,
The
asshole,
cat.
show yourself.
Talking
I
cat.
know myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Should
so
have
let
been
me
a
get this
talking
straight.
cat.
I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing
Are you my
freaking
cat?
dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind. Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts. I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
So it's a superhero like game, like I want to say like
You are the only hope we have.
what do they call those ones? Prototype or Injustice or what?
Tyler is the strongest and most formidable of all the Taunters. You will be doing our land a great service by killing
Infamous. That's what I'm getting vibes from. But you're not on a cityscape. You're on a fantasy-scape. It had a distinct feeling like that. Forspoken. One of those things where it's not about how powerful you are, it's about the flow of the game.
I am the one you seek, the one and only Tanta Sila.
Hard to get a gauge for that game. It's hard to really understand what I'm looking at.
It's maybe for me?
For decades, Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear
I'm having a great time watching this show. Tom Clancy. Not yet. Get back in your grave, Tom
world has
Clancy.
ever known.
I'm sorry, he's probably a great guy. But his stuff is forever going to haunt us.
It's Tom Clancy.
So Tom Clancy has zombies now? Magic zombies? Alien zombies? It's not his fault. I know.
If we want a shot at tomorrow, we will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes
That was a weird space.
as one.
Tom Clancy was a good writer, but it's hard to have loved him that much considering what a fanboy he was of the military-industrial complex.
Together we fight.
Like, not only was he an author that glorified it, he also had, like, inside connections and access to all of the information and stuff. Like, he had security clearances. I don't know how he had it,
Yeah,
but,
that's
like,
wild.
they would show him everything. Like, Lockheed Martin would have him over for lunch to show him what they're developing.
That would never fly now.
I don't know what his history was or how he did it. I'm sure there's Tom Clancy fans that could tell me, but that's half the reason why all his stuff was so interesting. But now that he's gone, where does the Tom Clancy franchise value come from? Like, before, people loved his stuff because it was like you were looking into a window of the future potentially. Now they're just guessing, I think.
Yeah.
Remedy? It's fucking Alan Wake.
Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark.
His voice.
Stay in the light.
It's a affectionate laugh.
Alice?
Is it a remake? Because it does look like the original
Calm down.
Arrival that he was making there.
Last
To
night I
the...
woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
So good. One of the first games on this show that I ever shat on.
Aww.
Remember?
It
Way
holds
back
a
in the day?
special place in your heart.
Yeah. But I played it all the way through. I think off show, and then did a special showcase show.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
So
It's purposefully cheesy, but then in other areas, it's like not so purposefully. It's like, it's hard to gauge. It's one of those games. Fucking stop! What is that stat? Grand Theft Auto 5 has been on
branched more systems.
has been on 4 consoles, but the one generation of console got 4 Grand Theft Autos. The PlayStation 2, I think, got 4 Grand Theft Autos versus this Grand Theft Auto's been on 4 consoles without a new Grand Theft Auto. I think that's the stat.
They're Skyrimming it.
We don't care anymore.
I think we're gonna literally make
But it's not true. I don't represent
That's true.
the people bankrolling them. People are just pouring money into the Grand Theft Auto Online thing.
3 systems for GTA 5.
Okay, 3 systems for GTA 5 versus
That makes
5
more
GTAs for PS2.
It's been 8 years.
PS2 actually had 5. Oh my god. Anyways. Is this that Tokyo? Is this what Ikumi Nakamura is her name, I think, promoted on stage long time ago? Tokyo Ghost?
What's that?
Ghostwire?
Oh.
Man, the Slender Men I've had to run away from at Shibuya Crossing.
I know, it's wild.
They gotta clean that place up.
Critical work. People always decry the truth when forced to face it.
Those ghosts are supposed to be good in Japan.
Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Guys, we are lousy with ghosts. You just have to make sure you leave the house with a pocket full of beans.
The world rests on the precipice of transformation.
looks potentially fun. Like a lot of unique character designs. Ghostwire Tokyo. What if you were a fuckboy with powers?
I'd play that.
Wham, wham.
The stuff for Halloween is already out in Tokyo.
Not the stuff for sale, not like decorations for sale. Like
Oh, yeah.
stores are
Like,
all, yeah, that too.
decorated.
But what we're saying is stores are decorated like Halloween, just playing Halloween music already.
You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh!
This is these guys.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Fine. Osmo, how you doing,
Did
buddy?
we know this was...
Unifier Aker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or join the cult.
So
Wait,
let's
I remember
investigate
seeing this
for
on
you.
another show.
Is Gitch, Peter Quill, and not fun kind with Bull.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating
The Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
It was
Is that bad?
Squeenix
It sounds
E3.
bad.
It is.
I remember it went on for a bit too long.
That makes two of
They
us.
showed like an entire mission or something like that.
Follow me!
The graphics just look like kind of last gen.
Yeah.
But outside of graphics, like, you know, potentially good gameplay, like, but also
By rejecting the promise.
type of gameplay we have in like a million games right now.
Yeah.
So if you
But
like
with
the
the property,
franchise,
yeah.
it's to me it's more a franchise sell.
Some people are definitely buying it, especially because there's a talking dog.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
Oh, a sneaky game Fraser.
Vampires. You can play as Nosferatu. Is it like an
It's a team.
MMO, like Left 4 Dead style, or it's hard to understand. Vampire Blood Hunt. But watch out for Military Man.
It's a free battle royale game.
Okay. Oh, that's a very different Battle Royale look for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome
Maybe.
to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you. Your health, your enlightenment, your passion. Not just freedom, we offer eternity.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionaries believe the only thing
Is that John St. John?
is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom.
Oh, it's Deathloop
All
again.
in one repeating day. Their eternity.
Holy fuck,
An
guys.
endless party that you can never leave.
Not fucking Deathloop again.
Deathloop is like been advertised for 3 or 4 years now, it feels like.
The place is supposed to be unforgettable.
The first time I was like, oh, neat concept. Since then, I've just been like, how is this not out yet? This doesn't look like the type of game you wait forever for. You have to be very careful with when you show games.
This Party Island hangover is not my thing. My thing.
You get fatigued, like trailer fatigue.
What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together.
Game is literally living in a time loop, very fitting.
There's been like 20 trailers for this game, and I'm still not sold.
Yeah, it's just like I'm interested a little bit,
and some jackass wrecked
but not like update me every week with trailers interested, like I would be, say, a Rockstar game.
The trailers get me every time, though. Actually, like I love this style so much.
It's a cool style. It looks like Dishonored in a 1960s mod aesthetic.
Is that? Damn, I look good.
With supposedly a cool mechanic of death loop, time loop.
I've imagined myself a way out.
But great style, great developer, great premise, sold. Well, maybe not quite sold until one plays it, but, well, I guess then you bought it, so it was sold. Shit.
Before it breaks me.
So have reviews come out yet? Because that's close enough that we should be seeing, like, early reviews.
Right? If it's out in 4 days?
Game pubs, game publications. Sorry you guys are blurry today. Oh, this kind of matches this trailer. Ooh, aesthetic. Look at that.
Did it on purpose.
So cool. Oh no! Can I get away with no flags on this show?
Oh god.
This is such a good tune, though. I think I'll just have to accept it.
You're not blurry, just a little tipsy today. What did it have to do with Radiohead?
Well, the song was Radiohead,
Yeah,
and then it said Radiohead and Epic Games. It's a Radiohead game?
Did that have a
was
name?
quite the teaser.
Yeah. What was that? Yeah.
Radiohead is one of the last bands I would associate like having a partnership to make a game. Music-based game, maybe. Is this a Polynesian language? I don't know it.
Oh, cool.
It's like a peaceful game. The doggy has all the animals that she gets into have a little flower on them.
Cute.
It looks Hawaiian.
Siap. Kalau cuma Philip Miabur.
You say that about every boy. New Caledonia.
Pet the crabs. Cute. Hecking cute.
PC and Stadia.
Alright, so far, like, you know, they've shown stuff.
Pirate treasure of all time.
Nothing mind-blowing yet. Nothing as hype-worthy as they're advertising for this showcase yet.
Not an easy buy.
Oh my god.
Remastered, y'all.
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Hang on! Oh, crap!
I love Sully so much.
Wasn't a Thief's End good enough? Is this really a title that needs remastering?
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
This isn't a remaster, it's an upgrade. Like, PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 is like you add ray tracing. Fine, that's great. So call it an upgrade. It's not a remaster.
It just came out.
Yeah, you didn't redo all the texture assets. You didn't like re-record the voices or redo the animations. That's a remaster.
PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers and a collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming from PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation.
Okay, so this is the turning point. They just showed us stuff that's not necessarily exclusive.
And creating games that matter.
Now exclusive
games that you're not going to
from their
find anywhere
studios.
else. Enjoy.
Everything from this point forward exclusive. He said games you're not going to find anywhere else.
I like that organization.
So here's where the really good shit should happen. Insomniac.
At the dark
New Spider-Man. An actual new Spider-Man. Not actual gameplay. Can I make it through with no copyright ID, please?
I don't think it's possible.
Please?
Who do you think this is?
I have no idea. Do you guys have any guesses? What
I was gonna guess.
Cool! A Wolverine game. All right. So
I love
you guys
Wolverine.
know that I'm not huge on Marvel, but Wolverine somehow stands alone.
I know.
Maybe it's because his stories kind of stand alone for me.
He's Canadian, right?
He's a Canadian character, yeah.
Gotta
To me,
love him.
Wolverine's stories kind of are compartmentalized, and he's
Yeah.
his own character, even though, like,
Fucking Logan, so good.
Logan was really good.
Sorry, Lisa.
Sorry, Lisa, that scared her. They got me.
Oh my god, I'm losing it. Holy shit. I can't form thoughts.
That's not Spidey.
It's alright, you got some time.
So a
Unless you want
Wolverine,
this car porn.
well, Gran Turismo has to be coming, of course. In the style of their Spider-Man game, like obviously he's going to traverse the world a little different, but interesting. It looked like it might take place in a rural environment, which is interesting too. Like him maybe up in Canada, which is where he spent a lot of his time in the comics.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to get away from it all, but he's always being pursued, of course, by Sabretooth. Could be cool, could be cool.
I hope so.
Yeah, to me, Wolverine is Marvel's Batman, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, he's a loner, wants to work alone, begrudgingly works together with some people sometimes. I also like the X-Men more than I like the other Marvel superheroes, because in X-Men, like, some of them, like, they're kind of superheroes, but they're also misfits. Like, they're all, like, some of them just have kind of, like, mediocre powers. There's teens who discovered a mutant power, right? And they all have to work together to be good, because if they're not working together, they just have, like, oh, I have the ability to, like, make a wall stain. But, like, like maybe combined with the guy with laser eyes, you'll actually do good. You'll be like, look at that stained wall. Ah, laser eyes.
Maybe. You should write comics. It's like Moist in Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Yeah, Moist.
At worst, I can make you feel like you need to take a shower. I don't love the actor, but...
Wow. This doesn't look especially great. Maybe blame the compression?
Yeah, let's blame the compression.
If you told me this was on PlayStation 4, I'd be like, yeah, that looks like it.
If you told me this was real vehicles, I'd believe it.
Well, in the right shots, maybe, yeah. But that's the thing. Car games have always been kind of like what show the best of the system because they have so little to worry about. Just beautiful cars, right? But I'm not super impressed by that. Anyways, car games. New game. New property, please. New IP.
Goodman Street, does that mean anything to anyone?
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal.
Ouch.
One who could push me.
Who's that guy? Is that like Mega Man?
Iron Man.
One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment.
Better Call Saul.
Will one of you
Why is
only give me what I desire?
the crocodile?
Yes.
Lizard Man?
We will.
Venom! Who was the one saying, who will give me what I desire then?
Craven?
So a Venom by Insomniac? Did you guys see an Insomniac logo on that one?
I don't think I
didn't see any company logo, did you? I was looking down a little bit. Was that Insomniac too?
Damn, y'all. Some people are super excited for that.
2023, so it's just a teaser. Both the Wolverine and that look like teasers.
It was on the bottom right? Okay.
Here's what you've been waiting for, y'all. A little piece of story from the upcoming God of War game. Is boy older?
Did the boy grow? Not too much. Good.
Slightly. Hey ho.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
He's moody young teen kid now.
Anymore. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
you do not know what Mother wanted.
He's not going to be as endearing as when he was a little kid.
Dull expression anywhere.
He was moody in the first one, but he was a little guy. He was a smart little guy trying to like find a common ground with his like hulking beefcake father.
You mean Tyr?
Now he's
We
just,
still got pissed off at his moodiness then.
we got pissed off at it, but then we'd like he's a little nerd too, and he's useful.
Yeah.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarn speed that have been doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
He doesn't want a war anymore. He's a tired daddy.
Is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
Exuni, I find preteens interesting. That's what I keep saying to them, and they keep on saying, "Get away from me." Hey, fellow kids, I find preteens interesting. Like, what a weird statement. So I'm talking over this because you guys know, like, this is the same engine. It looks like the same game pretty much with new content. I'm hoping bigger big
I fucking knew it.
bigger baddie battles. Like, that's what was missing from the first one, was the big baddie variety was kind of lacking.
Right.
So that's what I'm hoping for in this game.
Oh.
Here.
Oh. I was expecting a big.
Coming with us.
Who's this guy?
He's a big friendly. Yeah, what'd they say? Finally, something called Ragnarok.
Well, some of them.
A love interest for the awkward teen boy?
Tyr, the Norse god of war.
The Norse god of war, so it'll be 2 gods of war. And he has his own sidekick, girl. They're counting down now. 5, 4. What a weird thing to do in the middle of the conference. You have 10 seconds to fart. All right, here we go.
I took advantage. Did you take advantage?
No.
Oh.
I have to hold it in now. 2 gods of war. 2 gods, 2 war. Yeah. The abuse of what? Why would they have to put that in there? The opinions expressed don't reflect those of Sony.
The opinions of this.
What are the opinions going to be expressed that you're so afraid that you have to put in a...
This
Out comes the
song?
CEO, he's like, "What's up, y'all, motherfuckers? You're a bunch of SOBs." Like, wait. Your opinion, you do represent Sony.
Yeah.
Nah, not today. Do you see the disclaimer, you little pieces of shits? Who is this rapping over my stream, guys?
I think that is probably everything. This is the final. That looks really
You guys
cute.
think it's the opinions of the rap that they're trying to protect?
Yeah.
So, we're at 5:45, and they said it was going to be a 45-minute episode, which you would think means it's over, but they said more updates in 10, 9, 8.
Expression anywhere.
So there has to be one more thing.
No Final Fantasy.
And that was the
Emperor.
PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now, and I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and finally a release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on.
It wasn't
What we're doing with
horrible,
GT7 is we're
but it
from the
wasn't what they
entire history of the
advertised it to
franchise,
be.
taking some of the best features into GT7.
It literally is what they
GT
advertised it to be,
campaign,
which is
arcade
the
missions, all
future of
that good stuff.
PS5, and yes, they
And,
showed us a
I
bunch
got
of
a
stuff
chance to play,
coming to the
and it
PS5
just
in the
looks
future.
and plays sensationally. The haptics, the
I kind of liked all
vibrations,
the
you feel
things.
the rolls,
Yeah, sure.
the weight of the
But there was
different
nothing that,
cars.
like,
I'll tell you,
Wolverine was a
one thing
really
that I
cool
personally
reveal.
really liked
Yeah.
is
That was a
the
neat
braking
tease,
variations,
Yeah.
for
the depth
sure.
of triggers that really kind of makes you
And
feel
a lot of
like you're an
solid
incredible
stuff.
racer. And for me, that's
But in general, it
Great to hear
wasn't
that about
like...
GT7. I can't wait to play that, but I
I
also
don't know.
really wanted to talk about
I mean,
Insomniac. I mean, this is a
okay
studio
with
that is
having work
absolutely
getting up
on
for it.
fire. The last year,
Yeah,
maybe 18
I'm not
months
angry I
with
woke
Marvel
up for it.
Spider-Man, Miles
Yeah.
Morales,
I was
Ratchet
also
and
hoping
Clank,
for
A Rift
one
Apart,
thing that would just
and
be
now
a bit
two
more
big
mind-blowing.
reveals tonight in the form of Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine.
So they're calling it
Kind of a
Spider-Man 2.
shock. You work really
Yeah.
closely
Venom
with
game.
Insom, Herman. So what can you tell us about just why Insom gets so fired up about the Marvel
Stop calling it
universe?
Insom.
I mean, Sid, you said it. It's
Yeah.
so
You work at the
perfect.
company.
They're just so productive.
If we wanted to,
I
we
think
could
the
call it
team in
Insom,
Insomniac
which we
have
don't, because it
always
sounds weird.
challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship, and it's really evident.
Knights of
in
the Old Republic, but you guys all knew that was
high
coming,
quality
right?
of
But it's nice to have it
games that they've been delivering over the
confirmed.
years. I think on top of
God
that,
of War,
they really price
we knew was
collaboration amongst
coming.
their team. And that collaboration that
You know,
also
it-
extends to
it
the,
looks
to,
what
to
we
the way that
expected
they
it to
work
look
with other
like.
PlayStation teams, but also
They showed a
their
little
work
story.
with their great partners at
I'm
Marvel.
sad
And that
to see
collaboration
Grown Up
resulted
Boy.
in the amazing first two Marvel Spider-Man
I think that
games. And I know that
Is it? I'm guessing it's the same voice actor.
Oh yeah, probably. Which is nice. That's
Yeah.
cool. The boy got older. That's
and they're
cool.
also going to be raising the bar again.
It's
you know,
just
in terms of immersion, action, visual fidelity.
like Adventure
I think Marvel
Time.
Spider-Man 2
As
will be a
Finn got
spectacular
older,
showpiece
it's just
for
less
gaming.
and less
They're also so
interesting.
thrilled
It's
to
like,
bring
okay.
gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into
He's wearing
Marvel's
flannel.
new
He has to be in Canada.
I think that
Yeah,
PlayStation
Dory.
fans are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
Very cool, very exciting times, and on multiple fronts. Tonight we also got our
Did people know
first big
Spider-Man
look
2
at
is
God
happening?
of War Ragnarok. Herman,
Sure,
what
it
can you
was
tell us
leaked.
about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
You know, like many of the fans, I'm personally
I was really hoping for a Media Molecule update today on Dreams.
We got to see in the trailer that there's some real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok
We've
approaches.
all,
So,
the Dreams
you know, I can't
users
wait
have
for
been
players
waiting
to see how
for
that
an
relationship
update
between them evolves. And you gotta trust me
for the
when I say
PlayStation
that Santa Monica
5.
Studio have prepared quite a few twists and turns for players as they set up the finale of the Norse saga in God of War Ragnarok.
Called
We're
the
gonna get an
finale.
update on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment.
Interesting.
But before you go, Herman,
I don't think
wanna get
anybody
your
was
take
expecting to
on
hear that.
Horizon
Kind of
Forbidden
disappointing
West. Now,
news.
we've learned that this one is coming out.
I was
in
expecting a
February.
trilogy.
I am sure that by this
But
point
he just
you
called
have
that a
played it.
finale.
So, what has jumped out to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to play the game on PS4 and PS5,
Yeah.
and it looks
Why
great
was
on
I
both.
thinking trilogy too?
For PS5,
Why was
the
I
level of
thinking
detail on
trilogy also?
Aloy,
Because it only makes
kids,
sense.
their lighting,
God
it's
of War
just
came in a
exceptional.
trilogy, along
Even
with a
more
bunch of
amazing
spin-off
because the
games.
environments have so much going on.
I thought it was
too.
supposed to be 5
From
games.
the ruins of San Francisco to those new
Maybe I
underwater
misheard him?
areas, everything just looks breathtaking,
Oh.
and it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool
You goes
weapons
here.
and tools, and when you combine these
Well,
together,
as
it
we
comes
can
in
tell
really
from
handy.
this
And when
footage
you deal
here,
with
the
new
compression on
machines.
today's stream
On
definitely
PS5,
did not show the best of the
haptic
games,
feedback
because we've
on the
seen that
controller, I
game in
think,
better
in my mind,
quality
really
than that.
adds to the
Much better
experience,
quality.
You know, when you're firing arrows and the other ammo.
Kind of makes
You know,
everything
the team at
smudgy.
Gorilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating
Ooh, there's
something
another
incredibly special.
Avenger
And I just
slash
can't wait for
X-Men that's
gamers to get the
Canadian
next chapter
called
of Aloy's
Alpha
adventure in their
Flight.
hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio. And I wanted to check in with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War
You just
Ragnarok. We finally got our first
Said
big
the big
look at it.
announce.
And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with
He's
every
keeping
single
it
God of War,
He is.
including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004.
Next time I have to angle
in many
the
different
light a bit
capacities,
better.
working
It's
with
kind
Santa
of
Monica and
greeny
Ready
back
on the God of
there.
War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say,
I'll
hey, do
remember
you
it.
want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard
It'd be
of it.
nice to see them
so
do a new IP after
update
God
on
of
that.
War.
So, Eric, why have you
sure.
taken leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across
is
the
purring
games. You know, we've had
very
really
hard.
good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does.
So as I said at the top of the show,
kinda what it
guys,
is.
that thing I
The
showed,
important
that
thing for us is to
Portal
be able to
1
kinda
arcade
get a
thing.
fresh perspective each time.
It's like
but
a
also, a fresh pair of legs. In the sense that
it's not going to be in
really
the app
exhausted
stores.
at the
You
end
have to be on that
finishing
wait list to be a part of it when it
So, you gotta
starts,
carve
and it's
somebody
potentially going to
else
be
into
something
doing
big.
it, like him.
So,
So
Eric,
just
what
go sign up.
aesthetics or themes sort
They
of
also
resonate
sponsor the
with you
show,
as a
so
creator?
that's
I
nice
mean,
of them.
I guess
So
what I'm getting
go
at
click
is, like,
that link
how
and
do you see
sign up. It
yourself
doesn't
meeting
do
your
anything. You don't even have to put in
favorite God of War
your
Ragnarok?
address. You just have to put in your country.
Kind of, the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you
I like
have
how
to learn
chill
how to
this guy
jettison
is.
your own profession when you switch over to the director's role. Which I'm
This
sure
guy's
Corey
just
can
happy that he's been able to live in the studio during
animate it a little
COVID.
bit. God of War 2, I had to throw it all out except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. That's the perk of being the director, I guess. But from my point of view, like we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story as father and son.
Plus, if
on a
100
journey,
people sign up
and
to
they
that
kind of
thing,
struggle with
I might
holding
be on the show.
to stuff and letting go of things. It's a very difficult kind of human condition that we all deal with, and we
They
kind
make
of
flights to
arrive at
LA
that by
to be
taking
on
like
it.
slices of life or
That's what they
family,
told us.
drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against the big Norse backdrop. And at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very
What did you guys want
surprising
to
and
see
inevitable based on all those things. But
that you
it's kind
didn't
of I'm from the Midwest, so like slice of life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world
I signed
events.
up
And
and
so
you
we
guys
try to
should
collide
too.
those things together. It's make an experience that's very worthy.
Yeah,
of
it looks
our
good. It looks like the last God
So
of War.
with the game
Very good.
officially being called God of War Ragnarok, Now I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps
PSVR 2 you
Ragnarok
wanted?
factors
Yeah.
into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
MDK
Yeah, I mean, you can't
only.
call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, you know, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announced trailer last year.
I didn't expect Ragnarok would happen. I thought that maybe they were trying to prevent Ragnarok.
And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
Oh, yeah, I missed kind of
That was definitely Thor's voice.
reacting to
we heard
Thor
in the trailer.
appearing with the
Thor is
hammer.
being played by Ryan
yeah.
Hurst. And you might know him from Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever. And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take
I never
on
watched
Thor
Sons of
and our
Anarchy,
take
so I don't
visually
know
on
the
Thor are
character.
very different than
They
the
said
hunky
the
Australian
actor
you might
for
know.
Thor is like
You know,
from
he's
Sons
much
of
closer
Anarchy.
to the Norse mythology version. You know, he's this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, you know, left-handed, just a little off kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's
So they
going to
think
have to
that
play
this
a
is the
pretty
end of
big
the
role here,
Norse
right?
telling? Like they're going to move
Definitely.
to another
I mean,
mythology
Odin
after
is the
this?
Allfather of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked him around the mocap volume, and he was just like, I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. And so the kind of rest is history. So
You guys know that actor?
experience
Yeah, this
that,
guy's
see
cool.
how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. You know, he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants, and he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's again a different take, kind of what we do. We just take what's known and curveball it a little bit, and you know, make it special.
We also saw a couple of new characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Are you talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr, the big guy. Yeah, he's the Norse god of war. And Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, well, might as well show him to
Bigger
the people.
than Kratos.
And then the last character we saw at the trailer, you know, like with the little wink and smile from Angerboda, she's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War.
She's giant?
Tyr's being played by Ben Prendergast.
Is Boy
who's
going to
been
get
completely
Snoo
absorbed in
Snoo?
the role,
His
even though
first
he is
Snoo
not
Snoo
a
from a
giant
giant.
as Tyr is. And then Angerboda is
Not
being
for your
played
first
by
time, Boy.
Danielle Hayes, who's a complete
Boy, work your way
treasure on
up.
set. She's
Work
been
your way
amazing.
up to that, man.
Chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living.
Maybe
So,
just
play those
heavy
characters and a few
petting
more. You know, there's a lot of
Snoo
different
Snoo.
monsters. Yeah. There's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together. I just want to give a shout out to the team. I love you guys. You know, I wish you could be here doing this interview
Boy's
with
part
me. I wish you were all behind me right now at the studio. That would have been completely amazing. And you know, lastly, to our fans, we have a saying at the studio that we are fans of our fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets, the messages, the reaction videos that you guys put out, and our team to be able to take that into heart and just get excited and hyped, and then use that to push us through to finish the game for you guys. So thank you very much.
This huge.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here tonight. So now that we know you're not directing God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us
what
a
have you
little
been
clue
doing, you
about
lazy piece of
what
shit?
you may or may not be working on next.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I don't really have anything I can talk about right now specifically, mostly because we're really focused on God of War Ragnarok, that I am incredibly excited that I finally understand that that's what everyone was saying, God of War Ragnarok. I was way off. I was thinking it was something else that they were talking about. I think we'll wait to get any deeper into anything else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at Aspire. And wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars
We're just
Knights
going into
of the
details
Old
on
Republic.
everything.
So,
I don't
Ryan,
think
I
there's
guess
going to
my
be one
question
more
is,
thing or anything.
is this like a remaster of the original game, or what's going on here?
It's so much more, Sid. This is a complete remake of this beloved Star Wars story. For Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, we are rebuilding from the ground up while maintaining that integrity of story and character from the original.
So Ryan, how much of a remake are we talking about here? I mean, is this updating some graphics, adding some higher resolution modes?
You know, the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true classic and one of our favorite Star Wars stories ever. We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful for players today. In terms of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspyr from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles, but this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
You're absolutely right. While Aspyr has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work bringing classic Star Wars games to new audiences on modern platforms, this project is on a completely different level to anything we have done before. That's why we knew we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice.
Yeah, what has Aspyr
We put
done
together a
before?
team full of industry
Why do I
veterans
think of,
from
like-
fan-favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has been a
Something
really
way different.
rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team to bring back an epic game.
Aspyr.
Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you in the future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with
So
all
they've
the
already
people
remastered
over
it
your
once
favorite
for
aspects
mobile?
of Star
That's
Wars.
funny.
We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
How do they
All
make
right,
that
thanks
so
Ryan.
blue?
Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank
They're
you, Sid.
mostly just for
It'll be
porting
sometime
stuff.
before we're ready to show more, but we're very excited about being able to reveal more in the future.
All right, and that's it for our show. You can catch up on all the big news on PlayStation.blog
interviews at
and
the
check
end
out
were
all
weird.
the trailers from tonight's
Like,
PlayStation
especially that
Showcase
one
on
where
YouTube.
the dude just
Thanks for
deflected,
watching.
like,
Yeah.
like,
And then a thing came out of that other guy's stomach
yeah, that was
and
awesome.
attacked his face.
Yeah, they should have, like,
Sorry, when I'm bored, I make up
Pre-recorded
my
that.
own trailers. What? That was okay. It wasn't quite worth the amount of advertising they did for that. That people said that was showing up on like Snapchat advertisements and like on YouTube pre-rolls. It was showing up and stuff. I
Yeah,
was
like, yeah, it
because of
was
the way
fine.
they
It
were
was hard
hyping
to-
it. I felt like it'd be E3 worthy. Definitely wasn't. There was some nice teasers, which is nice.
it was everywhere. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
like they like
I would be disappointed if I had seen that. Actually, I guess maybe I did see
pushed
it a
it
little
hard.
bit. Yeah.
I was expecting a bit more.
We already knew a lot of stuff that they showed.
That's the
That's
thing,
true.
That's the thing. But you know, it wasn't horrible. Like I'm not angry. I'm just a little bit meh. You know. Hey buddy.
I really liked that they showed that cute little
That was a cute little game.
thing. Wait, wasn't there something that was music based? Okay, so there was that Radiohead that was.
Yeah, that was
Dang.
weird. That was just
I want more
odd.
information about that.
I hear the Radiohead organ begin, expecting it's going to be a trailer that licensed Radiohead music to show a game, and then all of a sudden it says Radiohead and what was it? Epic?
Yeah.
Radiohead and Epic
It's
Games.
called like Kid Amnesia.
I didn't see the title, but that was weird. I don't know what that's going to be.
Forsaken did look good. Yeah.
All right, do we have any
Amnesia.
Radiohead mega fans that could infer something from that title? The name of the game, like, has there been any Radiohead albums or songs that you think would like line up with that? Exhibition was the last name in the title. Okay, but yeah, that's just weird. Okay, they're re-releasing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Kid A is one of their albums. Thought it sounded familiar. I like Radiohead, not a mega fan though. I mean, I'm the type of casual fan that would know just OK Computer. But like I like Tom York and what he does. He's an artiste, just not the type that I would expect to delve into video games.
Forspoken is the name of that kitty game.
You're thinking that's what I'm hoping not? Has something to do with Fortnite? I mean, they've done something with a few different artists in-game, as in-game events, like in-game concerts. Radio...
They released a new song called If You Say the Word, like 2 days ago.
Huh.
So, yeah, are we getting that chess game?
What a weird intro. Some production company got paid a lot of money to show that weird-ass intro.
Yeah.
Somebody pitched that.
Yeah, they
Somebody
were like,
pitched that cinematic.
chess is hot right now. Let's do something with that.
So weird. But, I mean, that's what makes PlayStation, that's what used to make PlayStation so interesting, was that their advertising was so weird. They would do weird stuff, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. Excited for the GTA 5?
Oh my god, they wasted our time with that, yes. So they get docked points for that. You know, with chess being hot, what I just don't understand, like I've seen how chess gets streamed a lot. Why has there not been a person to come out and like put out a better chess game? They're all using this shitty ass looking chess, like graphical chess. It just looks horrible. It looks like it came from Windows 3.1.
I remember playing really bad chess games.
How has a company not come out and set a new standard with an actually graphically nice chess game? And it doesn't mean that it has to be like good ray tracing graphics or something. Just like better design. Like it just looks so bad. It's gross looking. I don't want hyper realistic chess. I just want better design.
I mean, have you looked recently for good chess games?
No, but I see the streams every so often pop up. They're always using this one that looks horrible.
Right. Gotcha.
Like just a better color palette even. Like it just looks
You can mess with the color palette?
Yes, you can. Anyways. Star Wars 4D chess. Alright, that's the show. I don't know what else to say because there's not a lot to talk about. It was an okay stream. Nothing internet breaking. Nothing at all. The big stream for me, the future of PlayStation 5 for me is the PSVR 2, which if you've seen the rumors is looking pretty exciting, but it might not be coming.
The Alan Wake?
They had a developer private conference to talk to developers about it, and dev kits have already gone out. It's rumored to have an OLED screen on the inside, double the resolution, slightly higher resolution than the Quest 2, bigger field of vision, haptic feedback in the ring around your head.
That's pretty cool.
Unfortunately wired, but I'm going to say like in the future there will be a wireless version considering the Wi-Fi 6 inside the system, allowing for a direct connection to it. That only makes sense. Like Wi-Fi 6 was like made for things like that. So I think down the road you're going to see a wireless version. We already know that PlayStation makes the most comfortable headset, so there's that to look forward to as well. But the other thing that's kind of exciting is that PlayStation is wanting to get away from what they call VR experiences, which is what dominated this generation. What they like, things that you compromise graphics in order to have a good experience in VR, and that's fine. Stylized things, stuff like Trevor Saves the Universe, stuff like Job Simulator, fun things just to mess around. Beat Saber even is included in there because like it's stylized and simplistic graphics, but doesn't mean the gameplay's not fun. But what they want with this new generation, was told during that conference, supposedly was they're saying we want
all the AAA games that come to PlayStation, we want a VR component. Not a VR like add-on, not like a VR like side thing, but an option to play in VR or normal. So basically, no compromise VR is the idea, is what it sounds like they're going for. So like, you can play on your screen, you can play in VR. You have a choice, and there'll be no opportunity for people who don't play VR to be like, I don't want VR. It's like, fine, play it on your screen. It'll be amazing.
Right.
And like, or play it in VR where you'll get the same game basically, but you can have more peripheral vision. You can look around and feel more immersed than you do when you play it on your. So you have fidelity, or you have better graphics than you're used to in VR plus immersion. I think that's what's got. I actually predicted this last year that would be the future of VR. That there would be. You no longer will there be VR games or a game with a VR add-on or upgrade. You're just going to see games that are like ubiquitous. It's the same, both the same thing.
Yeah, so kind of like Resident Evil 7.
Kind of like that, yeah. Resident Evil 7 did it, and they did it pretty good considering the graphics of the the PSVR 1. Which aren't incredible. They are low resolution, and yet it was great feeling. The dark aesthetic of the game might have contributed to that, being able to like, cut some corners. But they expect it's also going to have eye tracking, which allows for the system to render only what your eyes are gazing at, pupil tracking, which will allow them to get way more power to the system.
That's
because
crazy.
The whole idea behind VR is that they have to not just like render this square, they have to render all this. And so that's why VR is always going to compromise quality, but not if there's pupil tracking, because they can like just kind of blur the stuff you're not looking at and keep it low resolution. And always, anytime you glance at something, it's like really good resolution. That's going to be very interesting. Anyways, and then what the other thing I was really hoping for, and we're going to get that eventually.
I know, I was like thinking about lazy eyes. Like, what do they do if someone has a lazy eye?
How do you see reality?
I don't know, that's what I was thinking too.
I mean, VR is going to get better all the time, comfort-wise, and right now people can wear their glasses inside VR, but they are working on technology that automatically corrects to your prescription.
Wow.
You tell it your prescription, and it will correct the visuals for you.
I don't think the numbers could go that low.
If you see poorly in real life, it's unlikely that VR will make your vision better. And that's too bad. But who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe there will be a time where VR makes your vision better.
That's kind of what I was thinking with a lazy eye, because my nephew had a lazy eye and he wore glasses to correct it. If he, like, could that somehow?
Maybe.
Like doing tracking, like, would it somehow strengthen the muscles?
Maybe. Yeah.
Whoa,
why
lots
not?
going on in my head.
There's all kinds of crazy crap that VR can do. But yeah, I do believe that's why I'm so excited. Is I think this generation of VR, this next generation of VR, is what's going to really make people start to accept it. Apple's about to come out with theirs next year, and when Apple does a thing, suddenly it becomes a thing. The thing, even though it's existed forever, and this is probably really annoying to a lot of people, but once Apple gives its seal of approval, then it becomes the thing everyone must have, whether you're an Apple fan or not. You'll see like all these other companies following their lead. Apple's expecting to keep their headset under 150 grams.
That's wild.
And they think that they're going to do it because it requires an iPhone. A powerful iPhone in your pocket, it will stream the content, so that's why you'll be able to have a very, very light headset that's getting all its processing power from the phone. And if anybody's seen phone games on the new chips, you know how good a graphics they can be. So that's interesting. But no, Apple's going to be, nobody knows with Apple. Nobody knows. It's all over the map. There's no reason why it couldn't be AR and VR. Nobody knows right now. But a lot of people say that they're investing in VR specifically, especially for game development. They've been like sending out dev kits. But anyways, it's all pretty interesting. That's what I was excited for. And I knew going into this we weren't going to see VR because they said we would.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for info by the end of the year. Because info by the end of the year might tell us possibly we might see a spring release, but I won't hold out hope. It might be next holiday that we see the next VR headset.
What's the best VR headset available right now?
I would say PlayStation VR. It's so cheap. If you have a PlayStation VR is the best. I just bought a Quest 2 to try out, and we may do a show on it. We also have the the Vive Pro. Both of them have double the resolution of PlayStation VR, and yet I still prefer the PlayStation VR. Comfort-wise, field of vision-wise, it's just a better experience.
Quest 2 is a very good value.
Quest 2 is a good value. It has discomfort for me, not just the headset, how it fits. I'm talking about even though it's higher resolution, my eyes are uncomfortable in it. I have no idea why, and I have a lot of experience with VR headsets, and I just can't get it to a point where I don't feel eye strain much quicker than I do with other headsets. But anyways, you've seen VR as a gimmick. It's so funny to think of somebody seeing HD TVs as a gimmick too. Or something like that. It's not a gimmick, guys. It's the future. Get used to it. It's what's going to be everything. It's going to slowly keep on improving. It's going to be everything. People thought television was a gimmick when radio was popular. People thought color TV was a gimmick.
Weird.
Why do I need to buy a gimmick when it's so much more expensive? Anyways. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's time for us to maybe get a nap in.
Just a little nap before my class in a few hours.
Becky has to go to class and everything. We'll see you guys next time on the show.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
This has been a special show and trailer PlayStation 5 future showcase. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Alright guys, that's the show, and since it's coming into the weekend, we will be probably doing some streams in the next few days. Keep an eye on Twitter and whatnot, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.